Well, today is quite an exciting day. Why? We are deworming horses. Now, for the majority of people on this earth, most times we not likey the dewormer. And we have all of our guests here today, which are our horses. Now, the interesting thing is we have it's kind of like a month-long deworming system, but they keep taking 10 days off each time. And this is a dewormer that Dr. Laura Taylor has actually created because of all of the thoroughbred racehorses that were dying unexpectedly because I guess they get worms in their spines. So this is a dewormer that helps in all aspects of it. But anywhoodle, so you just do 5 days straight in a row, then you take like 7 to 10 days off, then you do her system again, 5 days in a row, and the horses love it. Now I want you to understand, a horse who does not like dewormer, you want to try her system. They lick it up, literally. Then they take another 7 to 10 days off. Then we do, after that, one dewormer, which is Quest. And then we take another 7, 10 days. And then our last dewormer is Quest Plus. But let me tell you, there is no fun in the Quest dewormer. Now, our horses are pretty good with dewormers, but as soon as the Quest comes out, it's like the stinkiest, yuckiest thing that they've ever had. Even a whiff, I swear, 300 feet away. They know it's coming. What do my other guests here think about deworming today?
Kokanee is thinking that it's not as much fun as he would like it to be.
Kokanee?
He is resistant to the Quest.
Kokanee. What are your comments, sir?
Well, I really enjoy the apple. But this is BS.
Yeah, he's just like, oh no. And this horse, Kokanee, he can't get enough of Dr. Laura Ryder's stuff. He slurps it like no tomorrow. Oh, sorry, Dr. Laura Taylor.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Good boy.
Okay, so
I'm sweating.
How did that roll for you there, Miss Charles?
Patience is key.
Is
Patience
it?
is key. Yeah, when they keep saying no, you can't just haul on them the entire time. It's in with the good air, out with the bad air, until eventually we can get to a place where it's not a horrible experience for both of us.
Now, one thing we were also taught, thank you for that phlegm response, is when you're doing dewormers is to just hold it, just at the side of their mouth and just wait patiently, like Carolyn just said, until they open their mouth and then put it in. Then they don't seem to be as foul.
Even loosening their mouth a little bit before you even get started by sticking your finger in the corner there.
Oh, Carson, I need to interview you.
To get it a little bit softer so they're not quite so tight-lipped is always handy in getting it going too.
That's very true. See, all key little tips we all need as horse people. So this is Carson Scooter with us today. Now she get very upset if she's not invited to do dewormers because she loves deworming horses. So, ma'am, what are you thinking of how it went today with Quest versus the Dr. Laura Taylor system?
Well, if you could imagine giving kids a chocolate bar versus giving them a thing of broccoli, that is how it went with the Quest today.
So why do you think it is with, because they slurp up the other stuff? Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I do agree.
It tastes better than broccoli.
Well, and I do agree. Yes, being a woman, chocolate does taste much better than broccoli.
He needs this?
Yep. See, we're interviewing as we're doing this.
Okay, so what else would you like to know?
So what are some helpful hints? Because you love deworming.
Yes.
So why is it that you love to deworm so much? Help the people want to deworm.
And I think a lot of it, from when I first started with horses, whenever it came to deworming, the horses' heads are really up high and they're wound up and they want nothing to do with the actual dewormer. And so just seeing how all of our horses, no matter where they've come from, has transformed into actually enjoying the process is such a nice place for them to be. And it takes a little bit of time to get them used to it, but once they do, it's so much easier for us as humans, for the horses, and it goes by so much faster.
It really does. I mean, if you guys could see them all right now, they all have beautiful low heads. They're very relaxed. They've got their little what am I saying? Foot? It's not a foot.
I'll take a picture. We'll use that as the podcast.
Oh, can we? Okay, Carolyn's going to take a
Like
picture.
is it called cough?
Yeah, thank you. That was the word. Sometimes, so Carson is my daughter. I'm the mom. And I don't have brain power left like I used to. I don't understand simple things no longer enter my brain.
And like the tree don't fall far from the apple when it comes to sayings.
Well, that's very true, but at least Carson remembers more things than I do. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, most days, some days.
Yeah.
Some days I got fully you.
Well, that's very true. Okay, so then it's the process, even though it does take a while to get the horses used to the idea of deworming. It's kind of like exhilarating for you to just, hey, we're going to deworm today, because you can see how they come from the higher place to, hey, I know this system.
Yeah, no, it's great. And even if you're putting your lead rope over top of your horse's neck and you just focus on turning in their heads towards you and kind of leaning, letting them sniff the dewormer, putting it up to their lips, but not actually injecting it into their mouths, and just letting them know that it's going to be okay. And they eventually come to the decision on their own that, okay, we'll give it a shot or two.
I like that.
Pro tip for the ladies when you're first starting, hair elastics are essential. At one point or another, you will need one because you'll be hot.
So we went to Mission Impossible last night, and this is the first female action hero that I can actually like respect, because you know how all these women have like their hair down and they're doing like gun scenes and fighting. It's like, how is your hair not in your face? Well, finally in Mission Impossible, the girl puts her hair in a ponytail. Like, that's realistic.
That's what makes it believable right there. Because you couldn't fight crime with your hair down.
No,
that's
it's
just
lies.
as simple as it is.
And you can't deworm and do all of these cleaning of the feet with your hair falling all over your face either.
Can't do it.
No, it's just not possible. Okay, I like that. So you've gotten a few little tips. We've had some parallels. We've had some, what are they called? Metaphors? No, not metaphors. Similes. Comparing to movies
It's
how it rolls.
Profound is what it's been. It's been profound.
I mean, if you have not enjoyed this outrageous podcast, I'm not sure how to help you in life.
No.
Yeah, like if you haven't been hooked in from the moment that this started until now.
Okay, so for one last thing, what should we help our listeners with? Because you have to visualize the 2 tips that you received today. I too love deworming. It's my favorite time of year. I love it.
What's your tip?
My tip is the same idea, but is really breathe, and using the breath that you use through your nose. Don't use your mouth breathing. Really stay calm and just stay with the horse. And I always love the horse head turning into you instead of just straight on. I think that's lovely. And of course we do it on both sides, because what you do with one side, you do to the other. And seriously, just patiently waiting there until they're ready to open their mouth, not forcing it through. But mine is, you kind of have a backhand way of doing yours. I can't do that one.
I held it backwards where my
Your
thumb
thumb pushes the plunger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's kind of always facing there.
Yeah. Like, I wish I could do that one, because it looks like it goes up further. Because you know how sometimes you push it in and then you see it's right there and then they spit it out. And then you got to get a new dewormer.
Yeah.
The next tips, I have a couple. 1, feed your horses before deworming them.
Oh, very true.
Yeah. The second one is like either bring them in so that they can just chill out for a bit beforehand. And even if your horses are just getting used to it, you can throughout the year go and just take a syringe and just even put it up to their mouth and get them comfortable with the whole process.
Yep.
And that's great advice too, for the fact that what a great way to work with your horse, because you want to make sure that sometimes we do have to give them medicines and things by their mouth, and practice ahead of time, because that's just building a trust relationship with you and your pony anyway.
And the same thing, even if they have one good side, don't always just stick to the good, easy side just because it's easy. Make sure you're doing both, because what you do to one, you have to do to the other, just to make sure that you're getting them so that they can take it on either side of their mouths as well. And yeah, patience, I think it all comes back to that.
And I think if you don't eat a little bit of the dewormer, you haven't done it right.
If you don't have stained clothing at the end, you're not even a horse person.
And would you both agree, do you wear or not wear turtlenecks when you are doing dewormers?
If you could do it in bra and underwear, some days it might be better, because holy crap, the noise, does it get hot.
And a ponytail.
And a ponytail. Okay, so picture that. There you're out with your horse, bra and panties,
And cowboy boots.
and a ponytail, and you got a dewormer in each hand. Double fist it, my friends. Double fist it.
It's a superhero right there.
Have an amazing day.
Bye.